The school committee discussed Marathon Elementary School renovations.
Town meeting. I will just walk you quickly through the timeline. You remember that the Marathon School opened in August of 2018. Since that time, the Family Resource Center has become a special education room. The professional learning community room is now used for ESOL instruction and some adult work. The health room is part of the preschool. The art room is a first grade classroom. We have small group instruction taking place in the hallways, and even the small library classroom within the library space is being used for something else now. So while all of this was happening, we realized we were going to need the 4 classroom addition, and so in May of 2021, annual town meeting appropriated for us $3,625,000, and then we realized in May of 2022 we probably had to go back to the well, and annual town meeting again was gracious enough to appropriate $695,900, and that brought us to a total of $320,900, and then we got our bids, and Mill City was the lowest bidder, and this bid covers only construction, and their bid was $3,992,152. So at that point we realized that our project total was $5,170,900, and we had a shortfall of $850,000. And so we went to the select board just last week on July 12th, and we requested a special town meeting, and they voted to approve our request.
School Superintendent Dr. Carol Kavanaugh discussed how the amount of kids surpassed the expected amount.
Back in 2015, the enrollment certification for Elmwood Marathon was 355 students, and that was for the K-1 kids. And so partway through that construction project, they were able to increase the certification to 395 students for K-1. And we thought that that was pretty marvelous. We thought, this is really great. We're going to, I guess have the capacity for more students. So only a few short years later, this year, and from the slide that we showed earlier tonight, we have 275 kindergarten students coming in and 293, and those are our numbers today on July 21st, which is a total of 568 kids, well beyond the number 395 that was sort of the proposed capacity at the time. The other thing when they were building that school is we had 58 preschool students, and so if you round up to about 60, that's sort of where we were, and today we're at 95 kids. So you can really just see how many more kids we have in the Marathon Elementary School in a very, very short period of time. So we've gone from 395 capacity to 568, and 58 preschool kids to 95. All right, and I will ask Mrs. Rothermick to explain the increase in construction costs.
We started at a cost estimate construction of $2,720,000, which was about $388 a square foot. When we put together the first piece of design, the schematic design, and looked at the estimates, it came in at $3,115,000. So you can see that our costs started to go up as we continued to design the building.
An additional $850,000 is now needed for the expansion, and that is expected to be voted on at the special town meeting on August 18th.
So those additional costs of $605,000 would then be added on to the $850,000. So waiting until spring would have us at a $1.4 million request of increased funding. And again, time-wise, for having this for students for Marathon goes way out.
Yeah.
So it's a two-pronged issue. You're asking, it would be a big increase in cost.